Okay, an example of using the sine rule, you'll see that it's quite intuitive to use. So here, maybe the question is find b. I want to know what this side is for some reason. Maybe it's in some problem to do with determining, the trajectory of a ship sailing across a sea or a plane or whatever. I just want to know the distance. I have this triangle. I want to know this distance. This is the information I have. Well, I just set up the sine rule as follows. So I know that b over sine of the opposite angle, sine 43, is going to be equal to 8 over sine 58. Okay, pretty easy. I just multiply up by sine 43 and check that. Check the answer for yourselves. You should get about 6.43 centimeters. Two free significant figures. Okay, another example down here. I have another triangle, and I want to find the angle C. Now, this time I'm going to set up the sine rule upside down because it makes more sense, right? Sine C over 4 equals sine 96 over 7. Okay, now that's true. I get the value of sine of C, and then I'll just lastly do C is arc sine of whatever the number turns out to be on that side, right? So it's kind of like you multiply by 4. I don't know what 4 over 7 sine 96 is. It's something close to 0.6 or something like that. You can check the numbers for yourselves exactly. Then I do this, and the answer should pop out to be 34.6 degrees. Okay, so that's how you use the sine rule. It's a pretty easy one to use, really. So just get used to that. Practice a few times doing different triangle setups until it feels quite natural. Remember, when you want to find a side, using it to find a side, you set it up such that the sides are on top. And finding an angle, you set it up such as the sine angles are on top. And then remember to undo the sine to get the actual angle. Okay? The only thing that I would say is that sometimes when you do the sine rule, like suppose we wanted to use it to find this angle, the 96, you might want to draw a sketch as well and just check that if you're using it to find an obtuse angle, remember that when you take arc sine, it's going to give you an acute angle. So you might want to do the 180 minus that angle relation in order to get the angle that you actually want.